Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. Global Issues News Headlines.
February 29, 10:37 America, New York. Air quality sensors boosting Nairobi's fight against air pollution. Nairobi, February 29, IPS. Deborah Adiambo, 43, has been battling mild asthma since 2022, a condition she describes as both a health and economic burden. The mother of 3 lives within Dandora Estate, 9 miles east of Kenya's capital, Nairobi.
Power Post.
February 29, 8:13 America, New York. Controversial Baby Olivia video could end up in more state schools. North Dakota mandates the showing of a controversial fetal development video in schools. Other states could follow.
The Independent.
February 29, 8:08 America, New York. Nuclear war, NATO and no mention of Navalny. Putin in rambling State of Nation address. The Russian leader's more than 2-hour speech to the country's parliament involved his oft-repeated threats of use of nuclear weapons against with the West, this time in response to the idea of NATO troops in Ukraine.
The Independent.
February 29, 8:07 America, New York. Missing 5-year-old girl's touching words to police as she is rescued from Florida swamp. This is the moment a missing 5-year-old girl who wandered into woods in Florida is rescued by police. Copyright Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
Mirror World News.
February 29, 8:05 America, New York. Iran tells Hezbollah to escalate attacks on Israel amid fears Lebanon will be hit. Under the leadership of Ali Khamenei, the Iranian regime fears Lebanon will be next in Israel's firing line and has decided to act first by reportedly ordering Hezbollah to attack.
Time.
February 29, 8 o'clock America, New York. The 12th century library thief who anticipated today's hackers. In October 2023, digital pirates stole one of the most important research libraries in the world. The hacking group Reseda severed access to the British Library in a ransomware attack, hijacking nearly 500,000 files in the process.
Wall Street Journal World News. February 29, 8 o'clock America, New York. The worst NFL team to play for cost $6 billion. Sewage leaks, malfunctioning toilets and showers that don't work. Life in the NFL isn't always as glamorous as it's cracked up to be, according to a new survey of the league's players. Wall Street Journal World News.
February 29, 8 o'clock America, New York. House to vote on bill averting shutdown over some Republicans' complaints. Speaker Mike Johnson will rely heavily on Democratic support to pass the legislation.
Wall Street Journal World News. February 29, 8 o'clock America, New York. If you're buying a home near a nightmare neighbor, you might want to think again. 3 real estate professionals dish on dealing with confrontational people living next door to a listing. BBC News World. February 29, 7:53 America, New York. Juventus Pogba banned for 4 years for doping. Juventus midfielder Paul Pogba is banned from football for 4 years for a doping offense. RT World News.
February 29, 7:45 America, New York. Germany has prepared Russia-NATO conflict scenario, build. The media outlet claims to have obtained a new risk analysis prepared for MPs. The German government has prepared a model for a potential Russian attack on NATO, Bild has claimed.
Wall Street Journal World News.
February 29, 7:39 America, New York. How the world's priciest property market stumbled. The reversal of fortune is a symbol of Hong Kong's malaise, and a fiscal headache for the government.
Fox World News.
February 29, 7:38 America, New York. Hand grenade. Other dangerous objects found during arrest of former leftist militant, German police say. A 65-year-old suspected of being a former member of the left-wing militant group Red Army faction was arrested in Berlin after more than 3 decades in hiding.
BBC News World.
February 29, 7:33 America, New York. Cuba asks UN for help as food shortages worsen. The Cuban government says it needs help providing children under 7 years with subsidized milk.
Wall Street Journal World News.
February 29, 7:30 America, New York. Biden orders probe into foreign car parts, citing China risks. President Biden warned that connected vehicles could collect sensitive data for foreign governments, posing a national security risk.
The Independent.
February 29, 7:20 America, New York. moment Second World War bomb detonates on beach in Belgium. A Second World War bomb detonated on Belgium's coast on Wednesday 28 February, after it was discovered on a beach. Copyright Politie Westkust.